welcome to Jacksonville, Florida for All Elite Wrestling Double or Nothing.
I'm a true champion.
Iron Mike Tyson is going to present the championship to the winner. Oh, my God!
Up into the cutter! Iron
Mike's ready.
Crossroads!
Cody is the first TNT champion. Brian Cage with Taz.
One of the hottest free agents in all of professional wrestling.
Brian Cage debuts and wins the ladder match,
earning a shot at the AEW World Championship. Look at the intensity of the challenger.
I'm a true champion.
She got it. She's the champion.
It's a wonderful moment for AEW. It really is.
Brody Lee came here to become the AEW champion. What a sickening splat.
Oh my God!
We've never seen a world title match like this, ever.
This is serious. Moxley teeing off on Brody Lee. His eyes are closed. His hand is dropped.
It's over.
That is it. John Moxley retains.
I'm a true champion.
You know, it's been a rough week, guys, and I know that we're all beat up physically and our egos are bruised, but that's why we're having the Inner Circle pep rally tonight. We're going to fire up. We're going to get back on top. And we're going to figure out a way to recoup all of these Stadium Stampede champion shirts that we bought. But at least there's only a few boxes of them.
Well, actually, it's way more than a few boxes.
What do you mean? How many are there?
So, you know Carlos, Loquito from 125th?
Carlos! Carlos is here?
No.
Huh?
He gave us a pretty badass deal, so...
Wow, that's a lot of shirts! What?
Riding the momentum of a hugely successful Double or Nothing pay-per-view, we are back in Jacksonville at Daly's Place, and we are live for AEW Dynamite right here on TNT. Well, everybody, Tony Schiavone's here, Excalibur's here, I'm JR, we're all here. The celebration tonight, Jericho spoke of, that's a lot of shirts, but nonetheless, a celebration tonight, pep rally. But a guy you're going to talk to tonight has something positive to say about his experience on Saturday.
Yeah, not only are we going to see that Inner Circle pep rally that you talked about, JR, but I'm going to be talking to the new TNT champion, Cody. I'll be with him one-on-one in the ring, and Cody, certainly the first time ever, quite a moment that we had a Double or Nothing.
And Excalibur will find out tonight who Cody's first opponent will be, challenging him for the championship.
That's right. Cody had an opportunity of a lifetime at Double or Nothing to crown himself TNT champion. It may be short-lived because the winner of the Battle Royal will face Cody for that TNT championship next week.
Tony, this tag match has been a long time in the making. It's here tonight.
Winners of the tag team match tonight will get a World Tag Team title shot next week at SCU. The former champ, the first champs, take on Kip Sabian and Jimmy Havoc, along with Penelope Ford tonight.
And what a debut Brian Cage made Saturday night.
You couldn't ask for a better debut. Cage came into that casino ladder match. He won. He landed with a splash. The ripples are still being felt in All Elite Wrestling.
The outstanding new women's champion is going to be here tonight, Tony, in action.
Hikaru Shida, who beat the native beast Nyla Rose at Double or Nothing, will come out here for her first match since becoming the new women's champion. We will see her in action tonight.
And ladies and gentlemen, we're so happy you're with us. We're kicking it off in a big way in a six-man tag team matchup. It looks like an all-star team. Matt Hardy and the Young Bucks teaming for the first time ever. Set your DVRs for that one. Private Party and Joey Janela will be making their way to the ring momentarily. Remember, Private Party's the team that eliminated the Young Bucks from the AEW Tag Team Tournament. Joey Janela was in the ladder match on Saturday. And, folks, so we have some interesting comments made earlier today from the elite and Matt Hardy.
I requested a camera because these events must be documented. I was proud to go to the Great War victorious with the elite.
Told you, look, I'm just gonna go back to the hotel and get a drink. Yeah.
Okay, Amy, I got a couple cartons. I got a jug chill in the fridge too. I'll head with you.
We'll see you back at the hotel. Let's go.
Yeah, no, good luck, guys.
Tonight, myself and the Bucks of Youth team for the first time ever.
Hey, Matt, we were actually wondering if maybe we can get a different version of you tonight, perhaps?
Of course, I am picking up what you are putting down.
Oh, hell yeah. Let's get extreme.
So you two want to get extreme on?
I was actually hoping you could rewind the clock back a couple years before that.
Yeah, I got you.
Okay.
Oh, I like this version too.
So you guys want to get right? You want to go out there and flip out? You want to be spot monkeys? Hell yeah, we do.
The following contest is a six-man tag team match set for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. And their opponents introducing first from the Hardy compound in Cameron, North Carolina, weighing 221 pounds, Broken Matt Hardy.
A man of many personalities and many skills is Matt Hardy. He lost his first match here in AEW, and since then, he's run off a string of 3 in a row.
The multifarious Matt Hardy bringing a little taste of the old school to Dynamite here tonight.
And his tag team partners from Rancho Cucamonga, California, Matt and Nick Jackson, the Young Bucks.
It's been quite a while, that's Caliber, since we have seen the Young Bucks in that combination in the ring here on AEW.
Yeah, the first look we got really was at that Stadium Stampede Saturday night, and they've looked to be in great condition despite the rib injury to Matt. We'll see if the couple-month layoff in a standard style tag team match, if there's any ring runs there for the Young Bucks.
I think it's great to have them team with Matt Hardy. This is like, as Matt Hardy said, for the first time ever, these 3 stars will get it on together. And I'm glad we got to find out which Matt Hardy will be coming out before the actual bell.
That doesn't mean that this will be the Matt Hardy that we end up with at the end of the match.
Exactly. And JR, you were right about Private Party, just sensational. Be interested to see how these 2 men will work with Joey Janela as a 6-man tag team.
Nick Jackson hasn't been on Dynamite in 98 days.
Yikes.
Due to injuries and the coronavirus issues. He didn't have it, but he observed the safety side of it.
Mark Quinn and Matt Jackson starting the match. Mark Quinn just got leg dropped across the lower back by Nick. Isaiah Cassidy ran into Matt Jackson's boot. Now the Young Bucks showing off some tag team cohesion. But Mark Quinn doing a smart thing, immediately making the tag out, and Janela firing in with some big right hands on the Young Bucks.
Janela's known Johnny come lately, Tony. He's been around 13 years.
Great veteran, and he brings a different style to the ring than Private Party does. So you got to kind of change your offense or change your approach to the match when Janela's in there.
This is not going to be a 3-yard crowd and dust offensive matchup.
The Young Bucks are a team that were so inspired by Matt Hardy and his brother Jeff. This has been a career-long dream for them to find themselves on the same team as Matt Hardy. They get to fulfill it here tonight on Dynamite, but
I'm sure the Hardy boys were a big influence on the Young Bucks.
Oh, 100%.
From the get-go.
Well, I'm sure the Hardy boys were a big influence on many tag teams throughout the years.
It's just like David Crockett being a big influence in your career.
Yes, he was. Absolutely.
Isaiah Cassidy just got smoked by the boot of Nick Jackson, but Cassidy comes back. Guillotine over the top rope.
Unorthodox offense. It's hard to prepare for what we're seeing here offensively from Private Party and Joey Janela.
Mark Quinn goes over the top and takes Nick Jackson down.
That'll bust your hip up.
And Joey Janela tope suicida on Nick Jackson. And Death Valley driver with a follow-up.
All in the same spot. on that left hip area, lower back area, Tony.
Once you get on the outside, that's where Joey Janela likes to fight. And he took the fight right to him. And right now, they got the advantage because, you know, Nick Jackson, we mentioned that he hasn't been on Dynamite in 98 days. I don't know if he has any ring rust or not. I wouldn't think so because he's been keeping in shape. It's been well documented on BTE. But the fact is this is his first really competition in quite a while.
And you have to imagine the Young Bucks still banged up from that Stadium Stampede Saturday night.
The Wilbur Snyder introduced abdominal stretch. The find there.
Isaiah Cassidy, famously a huge fan of Wilbur Snyder.
Should be. He used the abdominal stretch.
A lot of us are big fans of Wilbur Snyder.
Waist lock.
Some kids sitting on, who's Wilbur Snyder, Daddy?
Google it. Isaiah Cassidy, boot to the midsection. Hammer close. Sends Nick into the ropes. Oh, no. Private Party looking for silly string, but Nick able to avoid it.
Yeah, Nick too quick.
Hey, Tony, when we first started out, you think we'd be calling a move us?
Oh!
What did you say it was? Silly string?
Silly string?
Yeah.
I don't know if silly string was even invented when you and I were starting.
Hello.
Janela dodged out of the way, and Blade got caught with an errant super kick from Nick Jackson.
Man, that was a hard shot, too.
And right now, Nick Jackson beat
Butcher and Blade on the outside.
Young Bucks on the outside.
And Matt Jackson now laying in shots on Butcher.
Butcher and the Blade observing at ringside.
Well, these are the pitfalls of having wrestlers at ringside. I know it's certainly helped our excitement here on the show, but you just never know what a fight's going to break out at ringside.
Yeah, and they could be stuck in plexiglass.
That's right. Also, by the way, we have members of the Dark Order here as well, I see. So you never know what they're going to do. Jeez.
Yeah, Mr. Brody suffered a tough loss on Saturday night, but Nick Jackson!
Wow, facebuster, big time.
Yeah, I think Nick got more of that, though, than Janela.
Oh, man! Mark Quinn just sent over, landing spine first on the ring apron.
Nick Jackson is hurting. Nick Jackson is hurting. That hip is bothering him. That's not going to help it whatsoever. So he's hurting so bad he can't make a cover. How's that?
And Matt Hardy and Matt Jackson trying
Look at this.
to urge Nick on.
Crawled to the corner to make the tag. He needed to make the tag. Matt Hardy now the fresh and legal man in the six-man tag team matchup on a massive night here live on TNT. Mike Tyson will be with us later tonight. The question is, why is he here? But I know this. He brought both his right and his left hand just in case.
Beautiful side effect there into the cover. We get 2 count for Matt Hardy.
Boy, Private Party's really been on the defense here.
Matt Hardy has really leaned up. He's probably in as good a shape as I've seen him in years and years. But it helps his quickness and his endurance. He's no spring chicken, but he's wrestling like one.
Ooh! Deep right hand there from Matt Hardy. Digging across the jaw of Isaiah Cassidy. Cassidy, though, counters that step up Enziguri. Matt Hardy on roller skates. Cassidy off the bottom rope, went for a bulldog, but Hardy caught him. That's the strength of Matt Hardy.
That was somewhat predictable there, and Matt Hardy saw it coming.
There you go. I was wondering where Mark Quinn was.
He's laying down here on the mat right now, Tom.
He was.